Hello out there, how are you? It's Free Island Girl coming to you today. And today I'm doing a special video where I'm going to talk to you about some of the questions some people have asked me. I've gotten specific questions from some parents and other curious viewers about what it's like to live in a foreign country, in this case in the Dominican Republic, with a child, right? What's it like to raise a child overseas? And so as you can see right behind me here, I got two of them, two little boys who are
technically one's not your son.
have agreed to be my Andrew. Please stop that. That's what it's like. They're no different. They are no different here. Oh my gosh, than anywhere else. They're no different here than anywhere else. But I'm going to get into some of the questions and find out directly from them what it's like to live in a foreign country. I'll give you the parents' perspective, but let's get them done because they might not make it through this video. Okay, so kid number one, you. This one's
Hello.
mine. Hi, how are you?
I'm good.
Good. How old are you?
I am 9.
Okay, and can you stop that? That's going to make a lot of noise, please. So how long have you been here in the Dominican Republic?
1 year at least.
Yeah, it's actually almost 2 years. Was this your first time coming down here this time?
Definitely not.
When were you here before?
Like at least 3 years ago.
Yeah, we came for the summer a few years ago and lived here. And is there anything that has surprised you about living here when we visited the first time that
Yes,
maybe you weren't
actually.
expecting? What has surprised you?
That there are more parasites that I actually knew about now.
They do have parasites, right? And what happens if you come in contact with a parasite?
Diseases,
What happened to you?
diarrhea, and projectile throwing up.
Yeah, it can be nasty. So parents, you want to do your research about that. That doesn't mean you can't come. We all have natural parasites in our bodies, but there are certain things that are specific to different countries. So you want to find out about that. You can do your research online. There are things you can take in advance to prepare yourself and your children, and also to be mindful of the types of food that you eat and that you want to avoid when you get here, like in terms of like washing off fruits and vegetables. You want to be careful with that because he's right. He got very sick several times and it was a whole big process. And I even made me question for a while if we should even stay because I was really concerned. But as you can see, he's fine. He's been fine for a long time. So is there anything else that has surprised you or that you find that you really like about living here?
I like the beach.
You like the beach. Yeah, what do you like about the beach?
I like the sand. It's rough on my feet, and I like the part about it.
You guys like the water too? We're sitting here poolside. Yeah, it's not even super sunny today, but it's pretty warm still, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, and so how old are you?
10.
You're 10. How long have you lived here in the Dominican Republic?
A month.
Just a month. He's new. And so what's it like being new here?
It's fun.
Yeah? Anything surprise you or make you feel happy or not so happy about being here?
Well, not really. But surprising me was that it can be cold here.
Yeah.
Because most of the time it's hot.
True. It can be kind of cold here, right? Have you experienced some of that?
Mm-hmm.
And what about I know what to ask you guys about. You guys have just started playing a new sport, right? What's it called?
Baseball.
Baseball with Dominican kids, right? How do you guys like that?
It's okay.
Yeah, it's good. Is it you play
said
baseball?
okay,
You play
not
baseball
good.
at home?
Yeah.
Is it different from the baseball you played at home?
Definitely.
No.
No, it's the same. But it's all in Spanish here, right? It's all Dominican kids. Do you guys both speak Spanish because they went to bilingual school before they came here? Do you understand?
Yes.
What is being said when you're playing?
Yes.
Ma-
Sorry,
mainly?
Mom.
It's okay. You still have to check them. Things don't change. Okay, and so how about the kids? Are they friendly to you or?
Yeah, they're friendly.
They are? All right, cool. So they're just getting started, but we can keep in touch with them and see how things go. And what else? What are some things that you kind of maybe don't like? Anything you miss from home or you wish you had known before you got here that would help you live here a little bit easier?
I wish Bear was here.
Bear. What? People don't know what bear is.
A giant, big teddy bear.
Okay, so that's like a personal thing from home. One of those big bears you can lay on. Bear would not fit on the plane, so he didn't get to come. Anything else?
Tap water.
That's a good point.
The TV.
What do you miss about tap water?
Grandma.
that
It's
I can
not
drink
filtered.
it.
Yeah, here, exactly. The water here is not filtered, and so you do not want to drink the tap water here. You will, what he was talking about earlier with the parasites, it'll be a problem. So be careful. Again, when you wash your dishes, make sure your dishes are dried off really thoroughly before you use them. You don't want to use tap water to wash off your fruits and vegetables like you're probably used to doing at home. I soak my fruits and vegetables in a solution of vinegar and baking soda sometimes. You can also buy a little solution in the grocery store and you drop a couple of drops in a bowl of water and do it that way. But that's a really good point. Yeah, you can't, and like brushing your teeth, you can't just use tap water to rinse your mouth out or you will be not leaving the house for a couple days. It could be pretty bad. What about school, guys? How's school here?
It's good.
Yeah, you like it so far?
Yeah.
And is it all Dominican kids, or what kind of kids are you noticing that you're in school with?
French, Spanish, Dominican,
Italian.
American.
Kids from all over, right? And what do you think about that? Is that cool, or?
Yeah, that's
So
cool.
good.
Yeah,
Wait, you forgot one.
Irish, yeah. Kids from all over the world. So how do you think that's gonna, well, do you think that gives you any kind of a perspective or makes you know stuff about people that's different from being at home?
Technically,
Technically, how? What do you mean?
in a matter of speech, you could say that it's good because then you can learn more languages by if they were friends.
Right.
Yeah.
Languages and learn about like their cultures, like what they do in Ireland, right? What holidays they celebrate, or what it's like to live in Italy, things like that. What's that?
Puck fair.
Puck Fair, something in Ireland they celebrate, right?
Yeah, it's when a goat saved all of Ireland.
Really? See there? You might not have learned that staying in the U.S. Okay. Is there anything you would tell parents? What would you tell if it were us again, your parents or someone else's parents with kids who's thinking about moving here? Something that parents should know to help their kids adjust?
Malaria.
What does that mean?
Malaria is a type of disease that carries from mosquitoes.
Okay, we know what it is, but why would you tell parents about malaria?
Because you need to bring a lot of repellent.
Okay, so you do need to bring a lot of mosquito repellent because you said earlier, right, about mosquitoes. They like to eat, as he scratches his leg, right? There are a lot of mosquitoes, and they do like to taste new, fresh blood. But what I would recommend is checking the CDC website because malaria is not really an issue here. We got all the vaccines before we came down, but they told us we did not need to take malaria medication, so we haven't, and there's been no problem. Different countries, yeah, malaria is an issue, but it's actually not an issue here. It's good thinking, though. It is good thinking because it is a mosquito-borne
They
ailment.
also carry other diseases.
Okay. Is there anything else about the Dominican Republic that maybe parents should know? Like when you were coming over in
One
the
of your
airplane.
friends got an amoeba.
Right, that's the parasite thing. We already talked about that.
Yeah.
What about riding over on the airplane? Is there anything that surprised you about like how long it took or anything like that when you arrived here?
No.
It
Nothing.
didn't have Swedish fish.
So what are Swedish fish for those who don't know?
Swedish fish is a type of candy that is very flavorful. For me, he doesn't like it.
Okay, so there's some candies that you can't get here. So if your kids have a favorite candy, you might want to stock up on some of those so you can dole them out once you get here to help them, like, you know, have some of their favorite. Hold on one second. Have some of their favorite treats. Right? Are there any other things that you wish you had from home?
No, not really.
No, you're pretty comfortable, yeah.
A book.
What
Like,
kind of?
it's a book about animals that I have. It's a pretty big one. It tells you artifacts, what they eat, how big their average are,
Okay.
how fat they are, and
It's an encyclopedia about animals, right? National Geographic Encyclopedia. So what that means is that, again, you want to ask your kids, are there some specific books or toys, or snacks that they might want to have with them, at least to start, right? Once you get here, you'll learn where some other resources are, where you can get like their new favorite snack, or if there's some English books in town. I don't find a lot of English language books here. You can order on Amazon. Amazon will deliver, and other places too will deliver to the Dominican Republic. But yeah, find out from your kids, oh man, I wish I want to take this with me. I want to make sure I have this toy, my favorite toy, right? Anything else, guys?
technically we're sitting in
Get
tap
shorts.
water right now
What's that?
Get shorts.
Why do you need shorts here?
because
hot.
it's humid.
It's hot and humid for sure. You don't want to come. You don't need a lot of long jeans. You need sweaters here?
No, definitely not.
Nothing like that.
Until it's cold, like rain jacket.
Like a storm.
Yeah, does it rain a lot here?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, it rains so much, and when it rains, it's like pouring down hard
They could
usually.
literally just like grab 50% And then put it in California so it wouldn't have a drought anymore.
I could save the drought, right? It would take the rain from here. That's true. Okay, is there anything that you don't like about living here?
The humidity.
The mosquitoes.
The mosquitoes, yeah, both of those can be really annoying. So it's just a matter of getting used to things. Give yourself time, give your kids time. You thought of something else?
The money.
What about the money?
Like when we were in that apartment the first time we actually went to Las Terrenas, we had to pay like at least $1,000 American just to spend like a few months there.
I'm not sure. Wait, no.
I literally counted this much pesos, which were all like 1,000
In Las Terrenas?
Yes.
Okay, I don't know, but when we first came here, so I will tell you what happened
Right,
to us when we first came here. We ended up having to stay in a place that we had not. I had rented an apartment, or so I thought, and there was an issue with the deposit that was not properly explained to me before I came. So we did end up paying money to an apartment that wasn't the one I expected, but it wasn't $1,000.
Excuse me, Mom.
Yes, Andrew. What is?
Please talk about A1.
I don't know what A1 is. What is that?
The room number A1.
Why don't you share what that is?
Well, it was this completely raggedy room. We had a box TV. The remote was almost broken. All the TV shows were disordered.
Or what?
Disordered.
Disordered. What does that mean?
It means that it doesn't sound correctly as it was supposed to be.
Well, so they don't have subtitles here, English subtitles. If your kids don't speak Spanish, they can watch cartoons in Spanish, and that'll help them learn. But what he's talking about is what I just said. We had to stay in a place that was not what I planned for, and so we ended up being in like a room, and it's like an apartment hotel. That was just like for a few days. We moved to another room in the same place. It was much better. But yeah, expect some unexpected, expected some changes will happen that you weren't planning for. You got to be flexible. Yeah, you just have to kind of go with the flow, right, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah. What about the house you guys are living in now? What do you like that new house that you have?
Yes.
Is there anything that surprised you about it, or that you like a lot more than your house at home, or not as much?
It's much bigger. That's what I like about it.
Yeah.
Much bigger.
And what do you have right in the front of your house that you guys jump in?
A pool.
Yeah. How's that? Having your own pool right there.
It's good.
Pretty nice, huh?
Yes.
Okay, cool. And here we are at our pool. So I think we should jump in, right? Is there anything else you want to tell the people?
Goodbye.
Shorts.
Wear your shorts. What else?
Goodbye.
What about come on down, come visit us in the Dominican Republic?
Yeah, the motivation when we were literally talking about parasites.
Is this a good place you think for kids to come hang out?
Sometimes.
Andrew has learned a lot about climbing trees down here, right? You're like a professional tree climber now.
Yeah.
Do you like climbing trees too?
Yes.
All right. What about the fruit? No one said anything about food, the mangoes,
What you said about it.
anything
There's
else?
no mango ice cream.
Yes, there is. Yes, there is. You have to go to Bonn.
I did.
Oh, maybe that day. So one thing is that they don't always have the same flavors. Like at home, you can go to Baskin Robbins and it's always kind of the same stuff.
Unicornio.
Oh, so unicornio is an ice cream flavor, which is like a kid's flavor, a unicorn. And they change it every now and then. So that's what they're talking about.
They banned
Okay. I think we're done here. As you can see, kids are the same all over the place, and they're starting to fall apart now. So can you stop making that noise, please?
Sorry.
Okay. Can you go jump in the pool for our viewers and show them how much fun it is to swim here? Can we see some cannonballs real quick? All right. Off they go. Woo! One. No cannonball. All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that. A little bit of information for you. I'm going to take a dip now. It's mom's time. Bye, guys. Any more questions? Write to me, Free Island Girl. And come be a mom with me in the DR. Bye. Mwah. Have a good day.